Do you ever scroll through social media, see other Christian women effortlessly doing their quiet time, and then just feel this pang of guilt because your life feels too chaotic to even open your Bible? If that's you, then you are exactly who this video is for. Today I'm sharing my 5 grace-filled habits to truly make time for God, not add more to your to-do list, but to bring genuine peace and deeper connection. Stick around because the last habit transformed how I even think about spending time with God and made it so much easier to stay consistent, even with tiny humans running around. I used to be in that exact cycle. I'd set unrealistic goals for my quiet time, an hour journaling, deep study, and then when life inevitably happened, I'd just crash into a pile of guilt and shame. It felt like I was failing God, failing my family, failing myself. But here's the truth. God doesn't want our performance. He wants our presence. He's not checking off a list. He's inviting us into a relationship. And sometimes the most grace-filled way to approach our spiritual life is to embrace the small, the imperfect, and the unfiltered moments. It's about letting go of the shoulds and embracing what's possible right now in this season. If you are new here, my name is Raylynn, and my goal is to walk alongside busy Christian women sharing unfiltered habits and strategies to find consistent peace and deeper faith no matter how hectic life gets. If that is something that interests you, I would love for you to stick around and hit that subscribe button and join my little community here. My hope is that at the end of every video, you find the peace and deeper connection that you are craving so much. Okay, so now let's dive into these 5 habits that changed everything for me, and I hope they change things for you as well. First up, a habit I call the one thing focus. We often feel like we need to do everything read, pray, worship, journal. But what if for a week or even just a day you picked one single spiritual focus? For example, maybe this week your one thing is simply gratitude. Every time you get a free moment, you just mentally list things you're grateful for and thank God for them. Or perhaps your one thing for the day is to simply be still for 3 minutes before the kids wake up, just breathing and being present with God. No agenda. This cuts through the overwhelm and makes connecting with God truly achievable. It's about depth in one area, not breadth in many. Next, let's turn our daily grind into prayer prompts. You don't need a dedicated prayer corner to talk to God. Use your daily activities as cues. This one is one of my favorites. I do this all the time. Think about it. As you're folding laundry, pray for each family member as you touch their clothes. When you're cooking dinner, pray for nourishment for your family, both physically and spiritually. Stuck in traffic or carpool line, that's your cue to pray for safety, for others on the road, or for the specific destination you're headed to. Even as you're getting dressed in the morning, pray for God to clothe you in His strength and righteousness for the day. This seamlessly weaves prayer into the fabric of your life, making it a continuous conversation. I absolutely love doing this. Habit 3. This habit is all about tiny, non-intrusive visual cues that gently nudge your heart back to God. You don't need a grand altar. It could be as simple as a small cross on your kitchen windowsill that reminds you of Christ's presence while you do the dishes. Or maybe a favorite verse card taped inside your medicine cabinet so you see it every morning. You could even light a specific scented candle only when you're intentionally inviting God into a moment, turning the scent into a sacred reminder. These subtle cues transform your mundane spaces into little sacred moments, prompting your spirit without demanding extra time. If you look close enough in my videos, you will see a little things here and there, like in my kitchen especially. I have crosses that have Bible verses on them. I have a little rock that sits on my windowsill that has Psalm 23 on it. These are just little reminders of God's goodness, and they help remind me of peace whenever I look at them. Okay, for the 4th grace-filled habit, this one is for all my fellow planners, list makers, and those who feel overwhelmed by their endless to-do list. I call it the God-centered planning moment. Before you even touch your planner, open your calendar app, or dive into that overflowing inbox, take just 60 seconds. Acknowledge God's presence and say, God, this day is yours. Help me prioritize what truly matters to you. Guide my steps and my energy. Or if you do a weekly prep, start that planning session with a quick prayer. Lord, what are your priorities for my family and me this week? This isn't about adding another chore. It's about shifting the weight of planning from your shoulders to His, inviting Him to infuse peace and divine order into your day and week. It helps combat that feeling of being constantly behind and replaces it with a calm assurance that you're moving in His will. Finally, let's reclaim those little pockets of dead time in our day. We all have them, waiting for your water to boil, coffee to brew, or kids to finish packing their bags. Instead of scrolling or getting frustrated, intentionally use these wait times for God. That minute your coffee is brewing, say a quick prayer of thanks. While the water is boiling for pasta, meditate on a verse you memorized. Stuck waiting for a school pickup? Read a short devotional on your phone. This transformed frustrating idle moments into purposeful God focused connection, turning wasted time into spiritual growth time. Now, here's the thing, you don't have to do all 5 of these every single day. That's the beauty of grace filled habits. The point isn't perfection, it's consistent presence. Don't let the enemy whisper lies of guilt and inadequacy. God meets you where you are in the messy, beautiful, busy reality of your life. He desires connection, not a perfect spiritual resume. Remember, spending time with God isn't a burden, it's a blessing, a source of strength and peace and joy that fuels you for everything else. I want to know, which of these 5 grace-filled habits are you going to try this week to make time for God? I'd love to hear it. Share in the comments below. Let's encourage one another. If you found this video helpful and you're ready for more unfiltered habits and strategies for peace and faith as a busy Christian woman, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And if you want to dive deeper into prayer journaling, check out my video on prayer journaling habits that transform your prayer life right here. I'll list it in the end card and up above. Thank you so much for being here, and Lord willing, I will see you on the next one.